Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, now it's working, right? And if I go back, let's try to go back where it's supposed to be. Hello? Okay, now I'm back, but it's super loud. I can arrange that. Is that still in the red? Is that better? Obviously, when I look there, I'm right into the mic, but I can make it this way. I think that would be better. That's good. Cool. I try to. Oh, yeah. I will have to clean up my cables, I think. I try to put maybe too much stuff on the same USB, so it keeps popping in and popping out, like do-doop, do-doop, do-doop. And I think I was losing the mic doing that. Though even the mic is not, it's a XLR mic, but the device, I'm using the Stream Deck. And I think that was getting disconnected, so the setting keep changing. Oh, we lost the music. We lost the music. So now the music is back. Not sure you can hear it though. If I do that. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, that's very... Okay, am I back? Oh, is it that? Why it keeps doing that? This is really, really annoying. Because I'm losing my keyboard and everything. I mean, I have this device, I have that thing. Did I just change that thing though? Should be good now. Okay, it'll look like it. Let's bring, no, not that. Come on. Whew. Okay. There's always tech issue. Am I the only one, TBD? Are you experiencing that too when you're starting streaming? Oh. Though I did mess up with new like a new mic, and I keep adjusting things, but it was good anyway. I didn't see you streaming this morning, TBD. Yeah, well, that's, I think I will do that pretty soon. Okay. I thought Jeff was streaming this morning. I know he must be on his way to build. I felt bad because I was supposed to go to build and I'm not going anymore. So there's a lot of stuff that, well, like some of the stuff followed on him. So I felt bad about that. Okay. Thank you, Surly Dev. Stefan, you heard the bad news? Yeah. I would love to go to build too. Yeah, would love to. There's a lot of stuff I would love to do today. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm still kind of like just prepping around. Why you see that? That's weird. Why you see that? That's not the screen you should see. Oh, yeah, that's... Am I right? That's interesting. Why you see that screen? That screen doesn't exist. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Let me check. Maybe it is existing. No, like there's only two screens if I do. By default, so maybe I need to refresh it. Ah, that's more like it. Okay, that was weird. And if I go there, okay, kind of follow. That's also like I switched back to, well, you know, yeah, new tech, I'm guessing. New issue, shoes, whatever. I need to rebuild stuff. Yeah, some UK, like, yeah, I was looking forward to go to build. I was mostly involved in labs. I had 3 labs that I was proctoring. One that I built with John Galloway, pretty cool, about the new .NET new AI chat, web chat. I forgot what it is. Like I always forgot the template name, but like we're exploring that and then like show that it could be way more than just like a chat. Like, so we're like doing a table and like you give the app a bunch of PDF and then like build a kind of like extract the information from the PDF and like build you a grid for like the different type of products with like specification and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. So build that one. There was another one. I was about AI Foundry, obviously. That was cool. So build, but Aaron Powell, my colleague. And the last one that I didn't have the chance to do more was with Playwright. And I was looking for that one because I didn't spend the time working with Playwright and I want to. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's hard. When your employer is not willing to help you going there, like paying partial or something, it's hard. Well, at least like there will be a lot available on like remote, so that's cool, right? It's definitely not the same, but it's cool. This, so I don't think I see. Let me go back here. I was trying to have interesting. The screen down below wakes up. Okay, cool. So now this is working. Okay, so that. Okay, so maybe it's all working. Let me try if I can chat here on YouTube and see it. I was trying to find a way to have both chat for my end, both chat in one, but I don't think it's working. I need to find a way. I know there's plugins. I will have to ask. Let's focus on today's content. So it doesn't look like it's working. So let me move the YouTube chat so I can see it better, because I don't want to ignore if there's anyone over there. So let's bring that one here. Let's make it this way so I could see it. Cool. Should be able. My mic is not in the way. Yeah, okay. And while I'm here, let's click here. Oh man, come on. Okay, that's good. Okay. Also, I just realized what the bad news was. Oh yeah, sorry. Like, I feel like I'm assuming I shouldn't feel like that, but I feel really ashamed and stuff. So even like the message I put on LinkedIn, my wife kind of like pushed me to do it. Like, yeah, like put it there. Like, people, like, if you want to find something, like, people need to know. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. But like, I'm glad she kind of like pushed me down that road, because I was overwhelmed by the response I got, like at the private messages and everything. So that part felt really good. It's still a bad news though. The two last time I paid for myself, but I retire now, so I just do it online. Yeah, makes sense, right? If you cannot like make it, like, have a business reason, I guess. So I guess we'll go like this. And today I want to yeah, I guess I should register online, because I will lose my other registration. I will do that later today. That's also why we'll be working on the URL shortener today, because my account, F Boucher, is the owner of that repo, but that repo now sits under Microsoft account. And usually, to, like, I think if I try to go issues, yeah, I need to be on my Microsoft laptop to access anything. So I won't be able to do a lot of things with that. I will have to ask permission and stuff like that. And I'm worried that, like, this PR, oh, I cannot even see it. Oh, I can switch. Let's switch. I was disconnected. Let's go. Oh, don't I have secret stuff? Yeah, that's a little bit funnier. So I will lose access. So there was a new PR to add QR code. So I want to try to, if we can merge it today before I lose access. After that, I will still continue to work on that project. I won't be an admin, I think. So I don't know how it will work. I guess, like, I should be asking, because I'm not sure it's Microsoft priorities right now. because there's no AI. Tomorrow is Constitution Day, so yeah, I was supposed to be working Monday at Build, but here too it's like a Patriot Day. I don't know, I'm not sure it's called like that in English, but like it was a holiday and I was working, but like my work, that's why I'm here right now. But like this stream has never been work. Like I learn, I kind of like walk the talk on this stream, but that was not part of the job. That was me. Yeah, there's a certain amount of shame in announcing being made redundant. Yeah. Well, the layoff was, how much can I share? Like, I think there's a lot that's been share already, but this layoff, let me just like, I'm having some Doug's nose in my glasses. Yeah, so this cut was not performance based. It was really optimization of things. So at some point HR looked and they said, oh yeah, so we have X amount of people in Canada and we have this amount of people in this group, and we should cut by 80%. So boom, by whatever factor, like when their intersection where your name was in that intersection of like factors, boom, you're out. So from on the, like I would say on the floor, like in the team and stuff, it looks totally random, but it makes sense somewhere. So it's business. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sad and everything, but I'm not sour about Microsoft. Like it's business. Like everything, everyone at Microsoft, except for forcing me to get out, have been very, very, very nice with me. So yeah. And I may like, I can't even apply on other posts, because it was not performance based. I can apply on a different position inside Microsoft, and it might happen. I don't know. Like right now, I feel let's digest, let's regroup, let's have some fun, code, do stuff, go outside. It's spring, so a lot of stuff to do outside right now, like to make the house look like a proper house. And after that, next week or like maybe after build, let's have a look and start looking for something else, new challenge and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to become too much emotional. If you're fine about that, if you have a specific question I may ask, but I don't want to vent. I have nothing to vent anyway. But yeah. Oh, totally. It's not the first wave, and I felt definitely guilty when I was still there. And I think even like some of my friends, they've been very quiet, and I think it's because they felt the guilt, survivor guilt. So I'll probably ping them and say, hey, don't feel bad, because I don't. So you shouldn't. Okay, let's have a look. So that's a PR by Harry Kimpel, and I think it's very cool. So I want to make sure, like there's 21 file change. So I want to look if it works. There's some conflict, I think. Oh, checking, waiting. Yeah, so, oh, so there's no conflict anymore. Cool. Oh, I thought it was conflicts. Oh, because it's on VNX. So maybe, I'm not sure, like, do we need to... I'm not sure, like, what's the state between VNX and the main. So we'll have to fix that, then, like, check this, merge it, and that will be cool, because now we'll be having QR code for AzUrlShortener, for the short URL. So right now I have main. So how can I do a diff between two branches? Like I'm assuming it should be simple, right? Can I do main? So here I can, yeah, AzUrlShortener. So add Okay, I'm back. Look like the USB problem is not fixed, everybody. So sorry about that. Let me know in the chat if at some point I didn't notice the USB noise and I didn't. I don't wait for you because I will pause a little bit. Let's delete that branch. Let's delete that branch. I want to make a compare of. Okay, so I have main. Okay, so cool. So let's do this. Although, like, those are from. I need to sync. So this look like it's in sync. And if I go next. So I wonder. $88 commits ahead, 2 commits behind. I think I won't. So I could delete my VNext branch on my. So that's Microsoft. I cannot do that. What? Microsoft. Okay, no. So VNext is ahead of mine. No, 48 commits ahead of, 2 commits behind of main. Also, VNext is not up to date. That's what I understand, right? But I am version 4.1, 3 weeks ago. If I delete VNext, well, can I? I don't think I can, right? I'm not admin on this laptop. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can. If I delete VNext and I recreate it from main, will it affect this PR? I guess it will, right? And I won't be able to change it. Can I change it on my Microsoft laptop? I mean, how can I fix that? Even if I try to do okay, it's cool. So I see it. So like taking main, bringing it to VNext. What are those files? was adding Copilot instruction and fixing the build. And some ducks. That was a lot of files. 30 file, what? 30 file changes? Okay, I did that, it's true. What? Get welcome message? What's that thing? Okay, some upgrades. Okay, I put that. I feel weird though. I come in this because I thought it was not used. So maybe I could do that then. But I don't understand. That was 2 commits. But how can... Fred the Cats is landing. I feel like the smoother thing will be to drop VNex, but I don't want to lose that PR. Because if I check again, if I go VNex, it says that it's 48 commits ahead. I feel wrong. Oh, there's no file change? What? No, like 30 file change. Let's go files. I feel like it's the same, but it's in different. Freda, you're in my way, Freda. Also, I have new. So if you, I implemented new stuff. So hopefully, Mr. Magoo is Blazer. Mr. Magoo is joining us today because I implement some stuff he suggested. So close. Oh, that you're the heart. No, that was Copperhead. Where are you, Samuke? Where are you? Did you land? Oh, at the. Is it you in the other corner? I implemented new new stats that we'll see at the end of the stream. So like the biggest loser and like the more perseverant and stuff like that. The luckiest, so people who like try the less and make the more points and stuff like that. Mr. Magoo was asking that on the other stream, and I had time this week, so I did that on an evening. Okay, you know what? Let's try. I will. I don't want to screw this up. Let's try. So I'm going to VNex. I will go see all the branches. And I want to delete VNex, and I won't create it back. See, VNex to main. So why there's still so much differences? How can you compare two versions? Sync fork. This branch is not behind the upstream. Okay, cool. What? Is not behind. Why don't you sync? It's sync then. Okay, and if I go vnex, one commit ahead, what's that commit? I added the Discord. Oh, that's fine. I don't think we need that. But we could. Like, squeezing it in. Okay, so... So, like, how can you do this? So if I come here, so let's pull vnex. Fetching pull request fail. If I pull now, okay. So can I do like this and this? How can I? I want to see the difference between two branches. I feel like, yeah, I know that. I know. Why do I not know that? Get diff. Replace branch 1 and branch 2 with the name of your branch. I like that it says, hey, replace branch 1 and branch 2. Like, where was that? Okay. Oh. So if I do this, and now I say compare against working directory. Okay, let's say I'm in main. Now if I do this, create, copy, compare, commits again. No, it's not like I want to, yeah, okay, it doesn't want to do what I want to do. I think that will be too small. Let's open a proper terminal. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's go big. Now let's go into the directory. Git do I have a Boucheros? And then AZ, cool. So now if I do git, sorry, diff, and then I do main and vnex. Let's give it a try. Oh, so like it's listing all this stuff? Or that's just the difference? That's the difference between the two. So why on the Microsoft channel the difference is so big? Oh, I have a button for drop. Should use it. I'm not talking about the banana, I'm talking about the parachute game. What was that? Oh, that's thing. Copperbird is landing. Copperbird is landing. Your digital friends, Surly, are so lucky all the time. I feel like there's changes, but there's no changes. Like data import, that's there. We're merging what to what? vnex to main, but like in main, the import is there already. Like in shortener endpoints, like if we go in that file, so API shortener endpoints, the data import is already there, right? So if we go here, we go in SRC, and then we go API, and then shortener endpoints, and I search for this, it's already there. So I don't get it. What's the difference? Like, I don't get it. Okay, like it could be like, I want to do some cleaning later anyway. Okay, let's create a PR. Create a pull request, and it will be main to, no, vnex to main. No, we should do the other way around, right? First. So when we pull into, yeah, let's go put main back. Yeah, let's put main into vnex. Main into vnex. So we know vnex is kind of like has everything. Then we'll work on the PR, bringing it to vnex, and then we'll bring everything into main. Yeah. So here, like it's adding like extra line. I think it got pushed down. I don't get those changes. What's the word? Is it up merging? Oh, look like I can't. Okay, one thing we can try to do is try to see if that works. So let's try that. So we'll bring this here and whoops, remote. Let's add a remote. And I'm adding this. No. URL. I thought I could just, maybe. Oh no, because it's not on my, that's why I cannot do it. Oh, it's a pain. What should I do? Should I? You know what? Let's do something. We'll ease the pain for now. So I will switch to my Microsoft laptop. We'll move this here. We'll go. We'll go here for now. We'll disconnect my Linux laptop. I'll bring my work laptop. That's a beast. I should have this. Cool. Okay. That's huge. Come on. Can I? Yeah, I can. Then move you here, move you here. Am I still there? Yep. Okay. So can we see my screen? We can. Excellent. So let's bring this. Why don't I see Windows? Should I reboot? Maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? Let's reboot. I cannot see anything. We'll chat meanwhile. Hopefully I can log in. I'm supposed to be losing my access at the end of the day, so. You're already back? Doesn't feel right. I want you to restart, please. Restart anyway. Let's do that. So it's restarting. Once it's restarted, we'll be able to. Yeah, we lost our music. Once it's restarted, we'll be able to do a little bit more. Come on. There it is. I don't know why it started. Stop. Cool. So let's try my drop button. Yeah. USB. USBs. Is it a word? USBs? So what are you looking forward to see at build? I don't know, like who's still there? Whoa, undefined process, 99. I've just signed up and I'm really disappointed. Pretty much all AI content. Well, there's definitely a lot of AI, but there's not just AI. But there's a lot of AI, but there's not just AI. In .NET, there's a few really good, there's a lot of good talks that are not AI related. There was a talk about CosmoDB and DocumentDB. It was open source. They mention AI, but the talk is not AI focus. So I would say, yeah, so AI is in most of the talk, but sometimes it's not the main focus of the talk. There's a lot of thing happenings that will be really interesting, I think. Oh yeah, like I will mention it, obviously. Because if you don't do like the majority of like right now, most of the people are doing the other, like they're filtering and say, okay, what's about AI? Like that fear of missing out is really true for like the majority. So obviously we have to do that, right? See ya, Stefan. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you in the future, I'm sure. I'll continue to stream. I'm not going that far. Okay, I don't want Slack here. So computer just reboot. Bunch of stuff are starting by default. I think may fall far. What? I think I may fall far behind on the AI thing because I just don't care about it. I want to be a developer, not a prompt specialist. I get what you say. I would say that. Let me just I just want to make sure I want to focus on what I'm doing, and I want to show too much. I want to make sure. I'm always nervous when I'm working on my Microsoft laptop, streaming live stuff, that I will display too much information. So let's move that down here. I want to see the chat. Twitch. This laptop is better than my Linux laptop. I can see stuff around and it's wonderful. I should buy a new laptop. Not now. Not now. It wouldn't be that smart. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm in. Okay, cool. So I can show back my screen. Voila. So yeah, so I was a little bit like you, TBD, where I was like, yeah, no, like I like coding. So I don't want to I don't want AI to do the job for me. But then I start using it what I call the smart way, where like the thing that are redundant, the thing that could be scaffold quickly are now their scaffolding tool that was like 100% like generated by a script. Now you could use AI for those. So like the result is better, like best practices in terms of securities, best pattern. Like you could evolve and like maybe sometime do change pretty quickly instead of like doing a search and replace. You could use AI to do that, and like it's a little bit smarter to catch stuff. So I'm definitely using it a lot as a tool, so I become more productive. But I'm still coding a lot. But to do that, like I'm not using it to generate an app because I know how to code, but I'm using it to boost my productivity and like do the thing I don't want, or like the search and replace and all those things. And that's how it's very useful. So you still have to learn the prompt engineering, because otherwise you're just like spending as much time working on your prompt that you would have done working with like doing the work manually, right? So there's that one thing. And then the thing that I love the most is putting AI when it makes sense inside my app so the app could use it. Or like developing tools so AI could use the tool I build. So my client now become the AI. For example, I was having fun with that URL shortener that we're working on, and right now it's in a branch. Well, like, why did I click that? So I create like here. Well, it's not started. So here I create the MCP server just for fun. So now I could go in Copilot and say, hey, like, what's my, do I have a short URL about that? Like, and it has that. So like you could totally have like a MCP server or something like that. So you could talk for like your streamer tool. You could say, hey, like, what's a streamer? Blah, blah, blah. So having an interface to do that. So that's kind of cool. Analyzing statistics if you want and things like that. So like using it, not let him do all the work for you. But I totally get it with what you say. And I would say jump in because it goes very fast. So like the amount of the effort that you have to do later if you wait too long will be big. You dislike? Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, at least what I hear is not because you're scared, because you're smart enough, I think, to understand that it's just another tool. I think it's like IntelliSense when it starts. People are like, I don't like IntelliSense, but now, like, IntelliSense is so useful when you're coding. You go faster. Like in the code, you know a little bit less because you're rusty or it's been a while. While meaning like a month. Now with IntelliSense, you could navigate very quickly into the code. So now you could do the same also with AI. Yeah. Well, there's always like, yeah, AI is great at generating stuff. So right now it gives the possibility to bad users, not bad in terms of like with bad intention, but more like with less skills or less experience to create a lot of content. So we need to pay attention to that. But there's also tools now that let you know, like for example, all the image now you can see that this was generated by AI and stuff like that. So it's all very new and responsible AI, right? So we need to be a yeah, I mean, but you know, that was always possible. It's just now they can do it much quicker, much faster. It's a big debate, I think, but like it's definitely a tool that we need to learn and appreciate because I think it's a good tool. Okay, VNext. We want to bring main into VNext. Now that I am me. Now that I am me, let's merge main into VNext. Let's look at that PR. Let's look at that PR. Let's open Get Cracking. And let's see if we can merge it. Time's already flied. Sorry, Dev, like, what did you do? I'm sure you had like a spatial favor from InstaFluff. Like, all your digital friends are always lending. I feel like that's so unfair. Oh, that's the same drop. Wait, what? So, what? Is it because I'm missing something? Refresh. I'm me. Okay, if I go in VNext, oh, yeah, VNext. I'm missing that message here, right? I'm missing something here. Right? That's weird. Maybe I need to do the... Oh, let's try that. Well, it didn't... Yeah, okay. I need to sign in. Cool. So now I should be able to see that. Am I? Yeah, okay. So now we want to bring... So I'm 2 commit behind main. So I want to do that. I will bring that. So cool. Let's create a pull request. No, I can honestly say that none of my digital friends have any way or sense of firm and InstaFluff. Oh no, I didn't mean you like InstaFluff help you to write that, but like maybe so yeah, if you put this code like this special keyword in your stuff, then like you have 20% more chance to land. Like so many of the digital friends are lending all the time. Okay, let's draft the pull request. I say it's rigged. Maybe you should. We'll see later when CB tells like the scores and like all that. That could be cool. I'm though like I'm more a back-end guy. Like as you can see, like my skills on building those scenes are pretty basics. I need to, like I was watching yesterday Finite. What is its complete name? It's Finite, right? Is there something before or after? Anyway, I think you're familiar with Finite, the streamer. His stream, obviously, like he's building OBS extension, look amazing. That guy is so smart anyway. And I was telling you, yeah, I wish my stream looked half good as yours. I was like, Frank, you can do it. I was like, no, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Finite Singularity. Yes, thanks, Sorry Dev. It's true, and like, how many digital friends is there? There's like a lot of them, right? At least 10. So like, you know, if one of them, it's just 10%. Yeah. I didn't play much to the Clark Boom game though, but that was cool. You mean where? need to pull some effort into visual. Well, yeah, kind of. You know, I have little clouds. I can make it rain. Though when I do that, I feel like half of you will go to the bathroom. You know, if I do, I can do something like this. Did it work? Yeah. The clouds are getting darker. There's some rain, a little bit of sounds, though I feel like it might be loud for you. Or maybe not. Oh, I think I mute the sound. If I go this.
Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, Surly Dev. That's cool. It's always funny, right, to hear yourself. So now you feel my my stuff. Did I create a button for bringing back the light? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Let's stop it before all of you left. Let's go back to the sun.
Bonjour. Hi.
TBD. Some of those bonjour words is me. Yeah. Did I shut you up? I thought it was cool to put the rain and it changed, but I don't know. Okay, so we created that. So look, so oh no, 30 file change, but okay, so let's. Oh, this no, it's ready to review. Squash and merge. Yeah. Cool. So we're good to that. So let's go back here. Let's look to this. Wonderful. Okay, so now can I? So on my GitKraken here, do I have a version? What? No. No. I want this here. Why it's so big? Man, it takes like 8 screens. How big is that? Okay. Maximize here. Cool. Now we can make it a little bit bigger. So, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So I want this one. I didn't want to show all the others. Okay, so this, but that's this one. How can I pull requests? There's no pull request in mine. Yeah. How can I? Do I have one? I think I have one. So if I go here, yeah, I have one. Cool. So that's Microsoft AzUrlShortener. Cool. So I could go do a pull here. No, he didn't want to. Oh, man. Pull requests. Cool. Can I pull that one then? Yeah. Cool. I have. No, what? What was the error? Come on, I just want to pull a pull request. Oh. Oh. What? Okay, on VNext. So now I'm on VNext. How can I check that pull request? Okay, apply the update, damn it. Sometime record sounds, wave, background noise. Yeah. Okay, I should drop two. Come on. Quick. And I'm alone. I did it too slowly. Okay, so I have a pull request. I want to try this pull request. Review the code. Oh, yeah. Add remote. Cool. So now, can I do this? Can I pull? Already up to date. No, because... Oh no, it's I need to double click on that. How do I bring that? It's checkout, right? But how can I view the pull request? Man, I just want to check it out. Damn it. Why can I not do that? It's like it should be. Oh, there it is. So how do I call that? Let's do QR code. QR code. There it is. Now we have the branch QR code. Cool. Cool. So now we can check if this is working. I was having a weird issue the other day. Cool. It's working. Everything is. Oh, can I do that? Oh, let's do this. Great. No, this. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm guessing we should also start Docker. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And some stuff are getting updated. Look like it's build soon. Tons of stuff is like updating. Okay. Did Docker start yet? It is getting started. Yeah, okay, so if we go back here and we look at the pull requests, I think it will works, but let's just make sure. So what was the file change? Git ignore. Huh? Oh, okay, that's cool. He did also some typos. Interesting. Okay, blob, that's cool. So str blob. I think that's pretty cool what he did, right? Okay, so let's go back to the code. So, yeah, no. Let's go back here. Let's expand this a little bit. So he did change stuff. So it's automatically though? How do you create those QR code? How do you visualize them? That's what I'm curious. Let's restart those extension. I get that we have QR code, but like, how do we see that? Did he change the UI? The URL manager add a column to display the QR code. Oh, that's cool. So it will be straight in the URL manager. Interesting. That will be a lot of stuff in the URL manager then. So if we go in the Tiner and we go here and what? Oh, component. Wow, was in W root. Pages and then URL manager. So now we have our grid here and he added a column for the QR code there. So after the URL, before the clips, I think it makes sense. I think it's a good place. And it just, if there's some QR code that will be displayed, cool. So when we create one, do we have the possibility? So we also had the property, URL services. Thank you. I'm ready. Waiting for you. I have my finger on the button. Just waiting for the drop. I think I will just try to F5 it here. 3 more minutes. Are you ready? 3 minutes. What? I can fix so many things in 3 minutes, sorry, Dev. So I want to start the app host default configuration. Oh, okay. They're syndicated. I get it. But no, I put like I put my drop button, so I won't even have to type. I will just like push that button. I like the new Stream Deck because like there's stream and like you can swipe and you could put I can put my XLR, but there's less buttons. So all my action and stuff now is like there's less. I mean, I don't know. I will have to. I will find a way. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cool. Maybe I didn't update my Azure function thing. Oh no, there it is. Everything is running. Why I'm not? I should upgrade Aspire. Looks like I'm running an older version of Aspire here. Or maybe he is. I'm in this branch. Okay, so let's go into the admin mode. That's great. URL manager. Cool. Add a new URL. Let's go with this URL. Looks perfect. URL, paste please. And let's go PR will be our title, and PR will be the vanity. Now if I save it, not sure why I don't see that image. Is it broken? Let's see the errors. Mix content pages. Because it was HTTPS. Maybe. Can I maybe a refresh? Maybe it needs time. No. Mix content page. Oh, because it's HTTP instead of HTTPS. That's why. Interesting. So if I do this and I put the HTTPS here, nope. Mix content, the page, blah, 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 was load over HTTPS, but request an insecure element. Okay, can we fix that? C# Fritz! Mr. Jeff! Yay! Welcome, Raiders! Happy to see you here. Coding Squad! Yeah!
Bonjour. Hi.
Ah, I'm happy you're here, Mr. Migu. I did some upgrade to CB or CloudBot. Here, for if you're a newcomer, like I will share everything with like everybody. We have CB, that's our CloudBot here. And like he's monitoring, you can play the game drop. Like if you do exclamation point drop, that's a game that InstaFluff created a long time ago. And I love it. So I let people play all the time. And CBR chatbot is keeping the statistics and stuff. And for you, Mr. Magoo, during this week, I changed it. So now it's tracking. And like at the end of the stream, we'll have like a top of like the biggest winner, the person who tried the most, the bigger loser, meaning like you're trying a lot and still have 0 and stuff like that. And it was a request from Blazer Mr. Magoo. So we'll have that. So yeah, the chat was on fire. I'm not used, Jeff. Like I'm not used. Very welcome on my stream with all the people from your stream. So welcome, welcome. I'm Frank Boucher. I'm a .NET developer. I love Azure and everything clouds. And today we're working on like quickly before I lose full access. I created a long time ago a URLShortener, and now. A very simple project because I do a lot of videos. I created a URLShortener to just like make just like Bitly and all the others, but like for fun, I made it hosted in Azure, like make it very, very budget friendly, easy to deploy. So it could be like one-click deploy and stuff like that. And recently I was like, hey, it's been a while. So let's move it to now use Aspire so we could have like a better experience when trying to work on it locally. It's using containers, so like easier to like maintain different version and stuff we want. I put instead a better UI in it, like it's scale better and everything. But the project now move under Microsoft. So I like today I will lose all my access to be able to merge pull requests. And there's one that was from the community. This project has a lot of contributor. Let me scroll down because I'm going fast. But this project has a lot of contributors, and there's one right now that we're looking at. So I forgot his name already. What was the name of that gentleman? Come on. He created like adding QR codes, Harry. So Harry Campbell had QR code. So now we could have QR code. So we're looking if like everything is legit, and we'll merge that, add him to the contributor, and that will be the last thing I do for today, I think. But very excited. It's cool. And yeah, cool. So plenty of people landed. Damn. Whoa, that's cool. Just double checking if I miss any message that was not drop. So Jeff, are you ready for build? Sorry about like dropping stuff on you for like the one of the lab. Not my choice. I would have preferred going to build too. But yeah, we were talking earlier today about what people are excited about build. There was like a few copilot and agent talks that people were excited about. I'm ready as I'm going to be at some point, right? It's kind of like, yeah, well, I prepare and like, I work a lot on with John Galloway on like a pretty cool lab, I think, about that new template, the web chat with AI, like using AI more than just like a chat, even if the template is chat, like we inject a PDF and like we then populate a grid, so like the AI will read the document and then like build a grid, so like a different spin on like just a chat instead. So that was, I think, very interesting. So we built that. So, and it was already sold out. So it's done 2 days, and I think it was sold out already. But it will be available on GitHub. So if people want to try it later, they will be able to do it. But that one was really cool. I think you had talks too, right? You had session. You were presenting stuff at Build. Oh yeah, okay, so so what we did for now, no, we don't do this kind of thing here. Voila. So what we were trying to do was trying that pull request that I mentioned. So from the URL, so I'm running right now locally. And we just created a URL, and it was said in the PR that like in the URL manager here, that comment here, it's a little bit smaller. Let's make it bigger. Whoa, like, there's big and there's big. So I had a column for the PR to see the code. So like the URL shortener is kind of a 2-section. There's the part that just like do the redirect. So you send a short URL and then it will redirect you to the long URL. And we have kind of an admin page that we use Blazor because I love Blazor. So that's our admin page. And no, Jeff, I didn't think about you when I create that icon, that stuff. Okay, let's drop. Boom. Wonderful. So yeah, so we have statistics. Well, now it's empty because I don't have any. Like I said, I improved that, so now it's using Fluent UI. So now you could switch dark theme, light theme, change the color of your highlight and stuff like that. Undefined process, isn't it the second time he's landing? It's landing with higher score than 90. It's rigged. It's rigged. But so this is like the URL list. So when like obviously we just create a new instance, so there's no URL. So we just created one, so we can see here we could copy it if we want. We can try it right now. And it says like it's using a domain name, but obviously the domain name is not set right now because like I'm running locally. But just like to make sure the URL were matching correctly, I was doing that. So right now, like we see that this image, like there's one thing I could do here is have Power Toy installed, so I could zoom when I want to. There it is. So we can see here that the image was broken. So we brought the developer tools, and we can see that it was because there was unsecure element, and looking into the details, we could see that so like the page it's HTTPS, right? But that link is not, and that's why the image is broken. Yes, it is. McNet. That's a cool name. I'm using Fluent UI Blazor. I love that. Because I don't spend a lot of time like aligning stuff. So yeah, and like here you have videos to learn. And in fact, I was involved in, I'm behind the scene of that video, but that was my colleague doing it. Pretty cool open source project. Those guys are releasing new stuff all the time, and it looks professional. I like that. So I could, like, my focus was more about like the new .NET version, making sure it's easy to deploy and stuff like that. And like I could not spend too much time on the UI, and it looked pretty decent. So I really liked it. Obviously, if you want to have a lot of customization and stuff like that, this is very rigid, and it's also a very corporate look. So it's not funky or things like that. So if you want like a more personal look, there's other framework, or you could also like Blazor is pretty good at like letting you do stuff. Like I think are you still doing all your components, Jeff? I don't know if you're still there, but like on Jeff stream, usually he does a lot of stuff. I know today you were chatting about like the news, I think, but usually on your code stream, you're doing a lot of components and stuff like that. I don't know if you're still doing it for your, I'm assuming yes, for your site. Forgot the name. Site Sharp or Sharp site. I always mix it. Sorry. Yeah, it's a cool project. Okay, so let's have a look like how this property is injected here. Maybe it's just on the code side and we can fix it. So if we go in the code, so here it's the code URL. Thank you for the follow. I think I missed another earlier also. Thank you for the follow. Very happy. I'm bad. Yeah, thank you everybody. It's very, very appreciated. Thank you. Touch me a lot. I stream usually once a week from 9 to 11 a.m. EST. I'm on the east side of the America. I'm in Canada, Montreal to be exact, or around Montreal. But yeah, I may change. A lot of change, probably. We'll see how it goes. So let's see. So in the context, what was that one again? What? All right. Oh yeah, it's the stream. Like stream events are not arriving at the same time, so like those are the two follow, but kind of like a minute later. I need to fix my stuff. Oh, Jeff, I need to ask you at some point how you do, because I know you have both. I know you stream on YouTube and Twitch. I do the same too. But in my chat, like I only see Twitch. How do you see both? Are you using a plugin? Are you using Restream? I did run on Restream for a little while, and it was like I could see the chat, but like since I was using the free version, the resolution was only 720p. So I kind of like switched back to using OBS natively. Restream. I'm not yet ready to pay to for streaming. Maybe I should. Okay, that's cool. I will keep that in mind, mister. Let's try that. Let's see if it's working. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Context. Okay. Okay, that's my property. Okay, so initialize. It's getting there. Oh, I'm guessing because the blob is blob. They're not exposed. They should be exposed. They don't have. Maybe we need. Maybe it's in Aspire. We need to set up like with external endpoints. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, maybe I won't have the time to finish all that today. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Control Shift Alt F. I'm looking for QR code. There it is. QR code. Get the code. Long URL. I want to go in that function. Go to implementation. Oh, sir, you're using another API queue server? What? Oh, maybe he just changed. Let's have a look. Like, I don't. Is it like .com? That's an external service. I thought you were creating using a library. I'm not sure I want to use another. Oh, you're using an external services. No. I'm not. No, no. I'm not mixing that. QR server? Is this a thing? Anybody know QR server? right? It looked like a external service. So, and you're passing a URL here. So let's say we pass github.com. Or is it this? So if I change, oh, though I didn't change it. Let's do like blah, blah, blah. Ah, okay. Yeah, you need to try it, Blazer, Mr. Magoo, if you want to be part of the stats. Look like you will be landing. Look at that. I'm never winning. I'm never landing. And then like, first time, 96. Like, oh my God. Now he's running. You could all picture Mr. Magoo running in his house, just like, or in the office. I don't know if you're working from home. Just like, look, I landed. Clip that. Mr. Magoo. It'll be like Fragbird. Okay, so I'm still not sure. I don't know. Like, I cannot even find where that is coming from. So I'm not sure. I thought it was a library. So like we run it. I don't want to call another external service. I don't know who they are. Like the goal of this project was to hone stuff. Nice update. The update is not that, like you're talking about like the QR code, or because you land. Okay, so this is so yeah. Oh, that's cool. Nah, I don't like that though, because it's an external, let's say boat. Well, it's yeah, like having a QR code, I think it's super cool. And I'm very happy that Harry did it. Like it's totally a community contribution here. So very happy about that. But and the fact that you landed, that's totally on you. I didn't do anything. The change I did on CB on the cloud button will be when I stop the stream, we'll have like a page scrolling with like different statistics. And yeah, biggest loser is part of it, but it won't be you today because you landed. I think you're leading right now. In fact, I could go scores. See, there's a lot of people who have way less score than you. I have 68. Oh, you're not leading. Wow, there's 4 people that has like undefined process is like 99. But maybe I think you're the first human though. I'm guessing you are human. Maybe you're still like a digital friends. I don't know. Oh, like, okay, so very happy about this. We'll have to yeah, let's put a note here. It looked awesome. Harry. In your PR, you are using an external service to generate the QR code. I would prefer not having external service dependencies. Is it in English? Is it in English? Yeah. I have some titanium parts. I love it. Yeah. So I will comment that. We'll keep it here. I was so much looking forward to like merge this, but I don't want. I think it's going against like the idea we had when we build the URL shortener, meaning like you own your stuff and like you know, so you could change it. Though it is a good PR, so maybe like if he's not into it, because like I have no clue of like, though his code looked pretty good, so he must be very technical. Yeah, like totally technical. Or maybe he built it, Denmark, and that was the. Is he the owner of the other stuff? Maybe he is. Yeah, maybe he is. Anyway, so like I'm guessing we could have that as part of like not this. We could have that part of like a package. So if we could have a package, that would be fine. We have already an API, so the API could implement that and just like return an image, and that would be cool. And I'm totally happy. I think that will suits better the main idea of URL shortener, because right now you're running your own stuff, so you don't have external dependencies in terms of services, because obviously it's an open source app, so it's using open source library and stuff like that. But once you have those pieces of codes, those packages, you could run it. So yeah, but I really like it. It looks like if I imagine if we could have an HTTPS URL, that would be perfect. I don't know why it was not HTTPS though. Maybe it's in the property we send. Was there? Let's quickly go. Encrypt communication. Yeah, HTTPS. See here, it's HTTPS. Oh, maybe because he called it. No, it's HTTPS here too. Why did it return? Because it's the blob. Maybe it's because it's the blob, and the blob need to. That's an interesting point. So maybe it's in Aspire. We need to define the blob storage. Oh, that was the one thing I want to check how I'm doing in time. I want to go see the code. And we could go in the app hosts, and if we go in program, so here it did create str blob. The blob are just pass. I wonder. No, I want to get back in the code. So here, so the server URL. So that was for the. So the here upload. I'm guessing that's, no, that's for the upload. So I'm guessing it's when it's getting URL service create. So I'm getting it's when it's the list. So here it's using this. So for each, it's getting one. Let's go in the implementation of that. Okay, let's go in the implementation of that. Yeah, so I'm getting all the items. So eliminator. Okay, let's bring this up. Since I'm running in Aspire and that's really tiny, can I make it bigger? Zoom in. So one more time. Cool. One more time. Okay. So I can explore. So this is Microsoft Azure Storage Explorer. So it's a great tool where you could browse and look at your storage in Azure, but also because I'm running Aspire, it creates a container here and I can look into it. So I think it will be here in Docker. And if I go into the blob container, I see here my images. So that's my images. So that's my image, but why? Copy URL. So if I copy the URL, what the URL looks like, it's the HTTP. Interesting. Oh, and there's no endpoint. So I'm guessing, but like it was working on this side if you ran it, right? So I'm wondering if in the hub hosts, if we need to specify that this blob has like external point. Interesting. Anyway, so but for now, anyway, I don't want to use external service. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I think we'll be looking if we can raid someone. If we have any suggestions, we could do that. And before we, yeah, let's try to find something who can raid. After, let's try this new functionality created just for Mr. Magoo. So who's streaming today? Why I have so much trouble navigating around? Any suggestions, chat? I don't see anybody streaming, but I would like to. Like, I see stuff streaming. I see Timbo there. What he's doing. It's been a long time since I went on this channel.
Bunch of the theory.
He's having like a.
But yeah, I really felt like it was going to be like theory and like kind of actionable stuff. No.
What's that one?
Halt.
Oh, that looks cute. What is it?
Werkzeug haben.
What language is it? Go? Any .NET stuff? Maybe we'll have to stop there if nobody's helping me. No suggestions, chat? Pirate software?
Location. Neither of these scenarios. It doesn't even matter. Like, that shit's dumb. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, maybe, you know what?
I think the real question
it.
is this, right?
No,
you work
there,
for a large company,
Mr.
and they give a lot of workers
like we need to do
you
something
have a
before you
security
go.
team?
So if
so,
I do,
have you had a chat with them?
Save first, and then I do stop. Now we should see the statistics.
Yeah, no.
Would it work?
Aeromison with $10
Supposed to
said,
be
hey,
scrolling
for
up.
long-time watcher, I love your
Come on,
channel and how
come on.
positive you are to up-and-coming creative minds.
Is that
You
so
really are an
generated?
inspiration of how
I think it's just slow. I
positivity
need
can
to
actually
like
exist
find a
on the
way to
internet.
speed it up.
Oh, thank you very much. That's really nice of you, dude. Seriously.
Yes,
It's
it's working.
I actually got a lot of really good
We're
positive
working on the
interaction.
URL-Shortener. We're
I went to a
raided
mall,
by
and I went
Mr.
to a
Brips. Awesome. With
And somebody
71%.
there knew who I
like,
was,
that's,
and they were just
that's
really nice.
awesome. And the
They wanted
game
to get a photo
result.
with me
And
and
we
shit.
see
And it
all
was
the
like-
game result. And after that, we
I don't
should
really
have
go
the
outside
special
very often.
mention.
And getting things like that is really cool. So if you see me and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to bother me. Just do it. Because that's really
Well,
nice.
TBD
dude.
Gamer is
Yeah.
like the first
I don't go outside
one,
very often
like
at all.
human today. So best score by undefined process. The
That was
biggest
cool.
loser is
Garlic
Shirley-
tea? Ugh.
Sorry, buddy.
That sounds
The
grim.
luckiest is on the undefined process.
Jamal,
99
dude?
with
No,
only two
not like
12
this.
drops only. And the super participant with Sortidev because he tried 19 times to land today. Pretty
You may
amazing.
need to reinstall. We've tried it. That's the problem.
So you know what? I thank you all
Actually-
for being here today. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the new
Hey, Jake.
follow. That was a. I cannot say how much
This
I
is gonna be
appreciate
weird,
all
but
of that. And I wish you.
Have you
a
deleted
great
all the
weekend.
towns from the staging
I wish you
servers
next week
database?
a nice build stream if you're looking
What if
that
it's the name
remotely,
of
like I
somebody's
will be
town?
doing. And hopefully you find everything you want over there. And with that. I will say it was a pleasure to have you, TBD. Have a great weekend too. And to all of you, have a good weekend. Go outside and see you next week. Bye, everybody.